Good afternoon and welcome to LSJ Daily. I'm Samuel Rennie and these are today's top stories.
Steep Hill was voted Britain's Great Street in 2012 by the Academy of Urbanism. The ancient hill has been a hub of the city centre, with independent traders flocking to the area, with craft shops and cafes aplenty. It took us just 10 minutes to walk from the Strait to Castle Square, an incline of 16.12 degrees.
British Airways and EasyJet are among some of the airlines which are banning passengers from travelling with larger electronic devices in their cabin baggage. This is due to fears that the so-called Islamic State group are using laptops or tablets to smuggle explosives onto planes.
I'm here at the showroom in Lincoln, where 36 sculptures have just been unveiled for the Lincoln Knights Trail, which will take place later this year. The Lincoln Knights Trail will take place from the 20th of May to the 3rd of September.
Officials of the park have said they will retain the conservatory, which will be named Endeavour, as a journey of discovery, but will concentrate more on education and conservation.
Christine Spencer is the proud new proprietor of a Grade 2 listed building in central Lincoln. She always wanted to open a coffee shop, and having been taught to sew by her mother from a very young age, she felt making the cafe sewing themed would be an original idea.
Mother's Day. It's a time to express love and appreciation to our mums, and everyone wants to treat the mum to a perfect bouquet, but sadly things don't always go as planned. Lincolnshire County Council have given advice to shoppers on how to get the perfect flowers, after many last year were left disappointed with the state of the flowers.
Hello and welcome to LSJ News. I'm James Williams.
And I'm Louise Brooke.
And we are live from Sinsel Bank as Lincoln City make history and reach the third round of the FA Cup.
The rules of Quidditch are not the same in real life as they are in the books. However, there are a few similarities.
And with 4 arrests so far this season being the lowest figure on record, it seems Lincoln City fans are on their best behaviour, while their side enjoys a vintage season.
Even though the vote happened more than 6 months ago, the UK is currently still a member of the EU. The official process for the UK to leave the EU has not started until now.
The emergency services rely on diesel for a better fuel return, but could face higher taxes in the future because of the level of emissions released.
Air pollution is the contamination of the air through any chemical, physical or biological agent that changes the natural characteristics of the atmosphere.
Many of the 31 artists involved in this year's project also worked on the Barrens in 2015.
Here outside of the cathedral on Saturday morning. As you can see behind me, last night wasn't your average Friday night out in Lincoln. Last night around 85 people were sleeping outside of the cathedral.
And this is the quaffle. It's a slightly deflated volleyball and is the chaser's job to throw this ball through the opposing team's hoops, earning them 10 points.
This arcade here in Skegness is going through some change. But it's one piece of change in particular that's causing them trouble. The new £1 coin. Skegness Pier is home to over 400 arcade machines. Now the cost of replacing or adapting those machines for the new £1 coin is going to cost in excess of £20,000.
Well, what a week it's been for Lincoln City fans. The Imps are the first non-league side to make it to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup for 103 years. You can see what it means for the hundreds of Lincoln City fans that have turned out here at Sinsel Bank today to witness the draw, where they will face Arsenal in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup.
I had a dream, we were sipping whiskey neat, highest floor of the Bowery, and I was high enough. Somewhere along the lines, we stopped seeing eye to eye. You were staying out all night, and I had enough.
Spit hoods are disposable masks carried by police officers and are placed over an arrested person's face and head if there is a threat of spitting or biting.
It's a memorial to remember over 55,000 men who lost their lives during the bombing campaigns of World War II. But now fundraisers say that they've been plagued by vandals. In this latest attack, wreaths left by families were torn from the fences and over £2,000 worth of damage has been caused.
However, with these bigger and wider cars, this can make overtaking around the tracks even more difficult. So the question is,
will we see more overtakes like this one?
Right here on Riverside Drive, this wall behind me has completely collapsed, completely fallen through, crushing this car behind me. There's a dent in the top of it, it's actually caved in.